Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. We are back with Ask the Sheriff. And as always, Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson is joining us virtually from his office. Hey, Chris, good morning. How are you doing?
World headquarters. Glad to have you. Thanks for keep coming back for me. I love it.
We love to have you. So, yes, I'm glad you are still coming back. So we are reaching 1 year since you and the department kind of went viral for comments you made. This was all at the height of nationwide protests after George Floyd's death. Now, instead of pushing back, you set down your batons and your gear. You walked with those protesting in the streets. Since then, how has the Walk With Us campaign grown?
Yeah, I can tell you, law enforcement that day showed up, and Flint became the beacon of hope around the world. Within 32 hours, it reached 3.2 billion people.
Wow.
And there's a lot of credit for a lot of people that day, but I made a promise that I wouldn't just make it a one and done, that moment was going to be something we're going to memorialize and we're going to evolve. And so we've done that. Your group covered it amazing during a Walk With Us Christmas Spectacular back in December.
Yeah.
We've done this giveaway. We've done so many things for the community, but we're going to make sure that 1 year anniversary, May 30th, which is the Sunday between Memorial Day weekend, that we're going to do a countywide day of service, and it's going to be legit. So we have volunteers coming. We're about 400 or 500 already. I think we're going to get to about 1,000.
Wow.
And from noon to 2 on the front lawn of the Genesee County Jail, we're going to have a reception and registration so anybody can come, and then you'll be given a card that's color-coded to 8 teams. And there's going to be a DJ here, DJ Felix. I've got tenderloins ribs coming. I've got Kogo hot dogs being cooked. And if you don't know about Kogos, then you ain't from Flint.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, at noon, we're going to start feeding and registering. And at 2 o'clock, all 8 teams are going to be deployed. We've got 30 projects throughout the whole county. And the key is to put people in different communities to serve others. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah, amazing is definitely a great way to put it. How are community relationships right now, though, between law enforcement and the residents you served? Have you noticed any real change?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, but I never take my eye off the ball.
Yeah.
You know, just yesterday's progress has nothing to do with tomorrow's. And you need to make sure that you're always in tune. So we have, through our Ignite program, GHOST, our Community Care Task Force, constantly brought folks in and have been transparent. I think sheriff's offices and police departments around the state are doing the same thing, which I'm very happy and proud of, that we have this great rapport, this relationship. You know, we added a third discipline, and when you come to the sheriff's office, you're going to see a huge 6-foot circle rug that we just laid out there, and it's protect, serve, and unify.
Yeah.
That third piece right there, that's what builds the trust between community and the police. That's what builds race relations, is when you work together and you're selflessly doing it with no motivation. And that's where people are seeing that this office and law enforcement, that we're doing it right. And we just got to stay focused. We know we're not perfect, but we're going to get better every day. That's police evolution.
I love it. And I know you mentioned that upcoming event, Memorial Day weekend. I know you say it's not just one day of unity, it's a movement. Are there any other plans to kind of expand the Walk With Us campaign throughout the rest of the year?
Well, not only that, we've partnered with a lot of our friends around the nation, big companies that are pushing a new movement called Us United. And you're going to see a lot more of that. And they are actually part sponsors of the May 30th event. And that is to show that people are actually like-minded. You know, we have so much division in our country and in our state and our local communities that if you're going to break those barriers, you got to do things that we've never done before. So all these movements that we're doing, all these different events, it's so people that wouldn't normally be together because they don't look like each other, worship like each other, live where they live, to show that, you know what, we do have a lot in common, and we can be diverse and we can be unique, but still take care of each other. So we're always going to do things like the Christmas Spectacular, which is right around the corner, giving people the ability to serve others. But that day, that May 30th, it's going to set a tone that I hope and pray that other communities around the country still do that. And don't let up. That maybe last summer was testing of our mettle, but this summer, we can't let it just go back. We've got to continue to evolve. And the way to do that is protect, serve, and unify.
Now, Sheriff, do these type of events help law enforcement understand the residents they serve and vice versa?
Great question. Yeah, because law enforcement, you know, we can only do what our command officers want us to do, chiefs and sheriffs. And when they're the ones setting the tone to, hey, we're going to go out as an agency and we're going to go do projects with other people, it allows the police departments, the agencies, the sheriff's office to know that, wait a second, I didn't get dispatched to a 911 call to talk to you. I'm talking to you because we're moving a log together.
Yeah.
We're serving hot dogs together. We're together with our kids. And people have to remember that we get our authority from the public. And so there has to be a unity, even though we respond to people's worst days and we take people in custody. That will never change. We need that. I need that to protect my family.
Yeah.
But police departments need to see that we've got to be involved in the community every single day. And it's not just a one and done. It's every day, the whole agency. And that's where these kinds of events really showcase that.
Yeah, you can't make progress with just 1 day of work. So, Sheriff, is there anything else that you would like to add before we go?
Hey, if you want to see something amazing, then I would ask that you just show up that day. You can also call 810-341-5923. You can register to be a volunteer, or you can actually suggest a project in Genesee County. And if you want to be a registered volunteer, you can bring a group. We have AFSCME that's going to be here, McLaren, AT&T, one of the local offices, a Police Officers Association of Michigan, POAM. We've got so many groups. We're sponsored by Meijer and Home Depot. So if you want to see something amazing, and even if you can only give an hour, just watch what's going to happen. This place is going to be crawling with good folk. And we look forward to it, and it's just going to be something we're doing every year. So register now if you want to be a part of it, or just show up and just enjoy the day. 810-341-5923 is the contact number.
Perfect. All right, Sheriff, thank you so much for being here with us. As always, we appreciate it, and we look forward to what you accomplish with this movement. So thanks again. And don't leave the questions to just us. The Sheriff wants to hear from you at home, too. And be sure to email us at WNEM@WNEM.com, or just give us your questions on our TV5 social media pages. Just make sure your question is addressed to the Sheriff.